What is up, guys? What it is? What's up? And welcome back to the Open Diary. And today we're gonna talk about music. Today's diary entry is gonna be about music. The type of music you listen to, the type of music you don't listen to, what you recommend, what you don't recommend, everything. And that includes artists, that includes everything, honestly. But first and foremost, happy Black History Month. First of all, I don't understand why we have a month. And not only do we have a month, we have the shortest month. But it's okay because we talk about Black history all year round. We just only have this month to amplify that. So you know what? I'll deal with the 28 days. We will all deal with the 28 days because in those 28 days, you will learn so much about our people. So, that being said, yes, today's diary entry is going to be about music. I chose music because if anyone knows me personally, they know music is my life. I grew up around music. My family name, actually my last name, is known for musicians. And so it was bound for me to have that type of connection towards music. Of course, a little cliche story. I grew up singing in church, and then it just went on from there. As I got older, I got into instruments, I got into singing, everything. No, I am not a professional singer. Lord knows I wish I was, but no, I'm not. Throughout my middle and high school career, I played instruments. I was a flute player, bomb flute player at that. Wasn't the best, but I was bomb. And then I graduated to a piccolo player, which is kind of like a flute, but it's like this big. So, and then after that, when I went off to college, I wasn't really into instruments like that. Oh, I lied. I was, but like instead of marching instruments, when I say march, I mean like brass, woodwind, and everything like that, I became more of like a keys player. So I'm actually currently teaching myself piano. Complete trash right now, but it's okay. We're gonna work on it. So today, I'm gonna let you guys know my top artists that I listen to. First of all, my favorite genre of music is 90s R&B, preferably the New Jack Swing era. And I say that because I feel as though back in the 90s, music had a certain vibe that cannot, shall not, and will not be recreated. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to have love for music nowadays, but we clearly see how music is going. You have those artists who are spectacular. They are what we call GOATs. They are the GOATs. They are GOATs, which is greatest of all time. And then you have those artists, it's just like, where, why, and who did you come from? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And then you just have those people that you're just like, you have potential, but at the same time, yeah, no, it's a no for me. So my top artists, I would say personally, no order whatsoever. Number one, Jodeci. I say Jodeci because Jodeci paved the road for so many people. And that's another thing that's wrong with a lot of people in today's time. They hate giving credit when it's due, where it's due, who it's due to. They hate it. It's okay for you to sample something. It's okay for you to copy a style of someone. But don't sit here and make it seem like you came up with it on your own. You had an inspiration. And a lot of artists that I actually did some research on last night, a lot of artists have sampled Jodeci. Chris Brown has sampled Jodeci. Drake has sampled Jodeci. Bryson Tiller has sampled Jodeci. And all three of them, they're literally in my category of like my favorite artists. But Jodeci, number one, to me, they really paved the road. They really gave an outstanding, what's the word I'm looking for? An outstanding performance when it came to music. First of all, if you guys don't know who Jodeci is, the group is made up of two sets of brothers. You have the DeGrate brothers and the Haley brothers, who were all best friends, who literally all lived within minutes of each other. You have Donald and Dalvin, aka Donald is Devontae Swing, my heart. And then you have Casey and JoJo. Everybody knows who Casey and JoJo is. If you don't know who Casey and JoJo is, I'm gonna need for you to do your research and ask your parents, because your mama know. If your daddy don't know, your mama know. But two sets of brothers came together and created this just immaculate group. And first of all, shout out to Jodeci for just warming my heart and allowing me to listen to a certain type of music that is just everything to me. Literally, shout out to Devontae Swing, honestly, because that man is an absolute genius. It makes no sense as to how his mind works. No one will ever know how his mind works except for him. And it makes me mad because I just want to know his thought process. This man literally locked himself in a room for a whole week just to make sure one song had like the perfect hit, everything. That man is immaculate. And then you have your three other brothers, you know what I'm saying, who are extremely gifted. Extremely gifted. I don't care what nobody say, Jodeci started a lot for everybody, and if you don't give credit, you're a hater. Simple as that. Number two, Aaliyah. Everybody knows, if you know me, everyone knows Aaliyah is my heart. Aaliyah was the princess of R&B. I don't care what anyone says. It really makes me mad when people discuss her in a term that they have no evidence about. Like, for instance, a lot of people are saying that if Aaliyah were here today, she will not be as big. Stuff like that burns my soul. It burns my soul because she will be bigger than what she was. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah started so many trends that are still present today. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And people who pay homage to her, they do it so well. So well. You know, whether it be Halloween, whether it be a style of music, or the way you dress. Lord knows I try my best to dress like her. But if she were here, she would be killing the game like she was when she first started. Rest in peace, baby girl. Number three, I would have to say, of course, Chris Brown. Hands down. You can't tell me otherwise. You won't be able to change my mind. You won't do anything like that because my mind and my heart is already made up. Chris Brown is the greatest performer, entertainer, and he's just the greatest of our time, of our generation. He is. Regardless of what people say, regardless of the outlooks that people have, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. Okay, so what? Your favorite was like that as well, and you're still praising them. Chris Brown literally set so many standards. It is beyond me, honestly. This man came into this game at the age of 15 and flipped the script. Literally flipped the script. This man can do everything. What Chris Brown can't do, I don't know. I don't think there is something he can't do. You know what I'm saying? What? I don't know. Number four, J. Cole. Jermaine Lamar Cole. That's all I'm gonna say. This man, this guy, we're talking about an artist who came from Fayetteville, North Carolina, put his city on the map, came from Fayetteville, North Carolina, made banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger, album after banger after banger after banger, album after banger. You feel me? And literally, this guy's insane. This guy's insane. He's literally, in my opinion, in my heart, in my view of life, this man holds the GOAT status. You can't see it, but he's literally on my wall. Literally on my, let me show you. Literally on my wall. His lyricism, the stories that he tell, his lyricism, his flow, the way he goes about things, the things that he talks about is literally out of this world. And the way that he goes about his work, this man will drop an album, no features, and it will go platinum, and then he will go ghost. This man is the true definition of low-key. I need to learn how he goes about low-key, because I don't know myself. I need to be on that type of version of low-key. Jesus have mercy. Number 5, Drake. Drake started out on Degrassi, and I used to watch Degrassi, of course, with my sisters. When you look at Drake and Degrassi and you look at him now, you would not think this man would have been that and turned into that. Drake literally started singing and rapping for a lot of artists. A lot of artists are starting to do that now, you know. Drake has this way of putting you in your feelings, and then 2 seconds later, you remember who you are and be like, you know what? I ain't got time for that. Literally. Because Find Your Love definitely is that song for me. It'll put me in my feelings, and then I'll turn around and just be like, okay, put it to you this way. I would be playing Find Your Love, right? You know, and then you hear him saying this, that, and this, and that, and you're just like, oh my God, you know. And then turn around and Worst Behavior comes on, and it just flipped the script, and it's just like, who was I crying for? Why was I crying? What is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? It's literally like that. He's literally that type of artist that's just like, Drake is that one friend that you need with you at all times. He's that one friend, you know, when you need to be in your feelings, I got you. But when you need to get back on your BS, I got you as well. Number 6, I lost count. Yes, number 6, August Alsina. I have so much respect for August Alsina. This man has been through so much. For him to be so young, literally, August Alsina will be 27 this year. And he has lived a life that no one would have thought he would have came up in. No one at all. August Alsina really speaks to me through his music. I remember when I first discovered him, I was in the car with my mom. I forgot where I was going, and I Love This came on. And my sister was like, who is that? And I was like, I have no idea, but I have to find out. Later on in the day, I found out his name was August Alsina. And I was like, first of all, your name. And come to find out that's his actual name. I was just like, you're different. I already like you. But August Alsina is that artist that's just like, come here. Like, I just want to hug you. Because the way he speaks to me through his music is just like, it's something I can't describe, honestly. It's really something I cannot describe. I just can't. I just know that I relate to it. And number 7, Trey Songz. Do I really need to explain? Because I don't think I do. Y'all know. All of y'all know. Y'all know. Because First of all, when Trey Songz came first hit the scene, have y'all noticed that when Trey Songz first hit the scene and when Chris Brown first hit the scene, they were in each other's videos? Like, you know, they were cool then. They were cool then. I was just like, oh, I see, you know, I see the friendship happening. But Trey Songz just knows how to serenade a woman. You know, we're just gonna leave that alone. We're definitely gonna leave that alone. But yeah, those are my top artists that I listen to on a daily. Who are your top artists? I'm dying to know. You know, I'm always open to new music. I'm always open to finding new music, whether it be old school, definitely old school. You know, if there's an artist that's old school that you want me to listen to, that you want me to look into, feel free. Drop down in the comments below and let me know who you listen to on a daily. We may have some good taste. But that's it for today, guys. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. You know, show your parents so they can be like, she knows what she's talking about, or she don't know what she's talking about, but I doubt your parents will say that, you know. But yeah, also my social media, I will post it here, down there in the I don't know. Feel free to hit me up on my social media as well and let me know, give me feedback, you know, let me know what you're thinking about this video, because this video is it's a little long, so when I edit this, hopefully it'll be shorter. But yeah, until the next episode, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.